Alright, let's go.
You good now, Jess?
I lied. I don't actually have my headphones on. Okay, now I'm here. I can hear you.
Is everyone good now?
Yeah.
Jordan, you good?
So glad that's not
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
be the
good.
start of it. I've been the start of the two last podcasts.
Are you sure about that?
Oh, please, have mercy. Have fucking mercy.
I never have mercy. Anyways, welcome back to the podcast, everybody. I'm Emma.
I'm Spook.
I'm Jess.
And today we have our second guest, the absolutely wonderful and amazing Captain _Smitty _ or Jordan. You gotta say it with all the underscores.
If you don't have all the underscores, is it really Jordan?
Yeah.
No.
You have to say every single underscore in her username, or else it's not her username. Am I right?
Yes.
Right.
Jordan doesn't really know what she's doing here. She's just kind
Jordan
of.
just accepts it.
She's kind of just going with the flow, and she's sitting there in her chair right now.
She's here to
Staring
I'm trying to
at
pay-
the desk
I'm
in
trying
fear.
to pay a speeding ticket.
Why would that not surprise me?
What the,
Yeah.
when the fuck did you get a speeding ticket?
I got
camera's
photo
probably-
radar, man. Photo radar.
Oh.
It's
Damn.
a bitch.
So, it's so stupid. I was only going 10 over. But then my sister took my car and she got a speeding ticket. But since it's my car, it comes under my name.
Damn.
Yeah, but there's no demerit points.
No.
Yeah, so
You
you're
knew
fine.
what she was doing.
Why isn't your sister paying it? Is it her speeding ticket?
She's gonna pay me.
Oh, okay. As long as she's paying it.
Damn. I'm so happy my sister can't drive without my mom yet.
I'm so upset I can't drive in general.
Sucks to be you.
Anyways.
Anyways, so, we specifically got Jordan here for this podcast episode because we've had a topic for this podcast that we've wanted to talk about for a long time, and we felt like Jordan really needed to be here. To me specifically, because I've known Jordan since we were, like, little kids. But we want to talk about basically how all of us became friends because we are such different people. Like, it doesn't, like, to me at least, it doesn't make sense that all of us became friends. Even some of our other friends too. Because especially, like, in high school, we were very different people. And, like, I just... Yeah, like,
Very different.
we've talked about this before, that, like, we were all very, very different, and, like, we were saying how, like, if we were to be one of, like, the high school stereotypes, which one we would be, and every single one of us was a different one. Like...
Funniest
What
thing
movie
about
is
being in
this?
high school, funniest thing is that I hated Jordan.
Yeah, you bitch.
Didn't we
Hated
all
me.
hate Jordan at one point?
You hated me too?
No, I'm kidding. I didn't hate you. I loved you. Please.
You
no, I'm
didn't
kidding.
talk to me.
Yeah.
I tried to talk to her in math class, and she just wouldn't talk to me. She'd, like, straight up ignore me, so I was like, okay.
And then we watched Supernatural, and then
Wow, what a
suddenly
bitch.
they banned Netflix and everything else. It's
all,
like, wow, this person's watching a lot of Netflix. That's not good.
all it took for
You're
Jess and
watching
I...
it in class?
Yeah, it's
What?
them.
I know,
Yeah.
the school banned it?
Yeah,
Because of
they.
you guys?
You know.
Fuckers.
No. Maybe.
What I find funny is all it took for Jess and I to become friends in school was us sitting next to each other in our photography class and photoshopping old pictures where Jess would take, she took so it was a picture we had to, like, basically, like was it, like, refurbish the
up.
picture?
Yeah, we
we had to make it
refurbish
we had to
it.
make it look brand new, and then we had to colorize it. And Jess, instead of
Ooh.
doing the assignment, decided, because there was a picture of 3 siblings, she decided to take the face of one of the siblings and just put it
was
on
the
the
baby
other
one.
siblings.
Is
Baby
that picture on your Twitter?
Yeah, I think it's on my Twitter. It's
it?
there
I'm
from
pretty
a
sure it
few
is.
years ago. Yeah, it was grade 11, I think. The picture is probably
Yeah.
still there. But that's all it took for
think
Jess
it
and I
is.
to become friends, was just us doing shit like
I
that in
looked
our
at Emma and
photography
said-
class.
I pointed to Emma and said, "You're my friend now."
And I was like, all right,
That's
bet.
that's what Emma did to me. It was grade
Yeah.
It was second semester of grade 9, and we had gym class together. And I'm a really quiet person, and I'm very shy.
And I'm not.
And, like, I was even worse back in grade 9. So I had no friends in that class. And so I was just sitting there in my little, like, in my there was 3 classes and I had like a mixed class. So there was like 10 people in it. And everyone was off talking to people and I was just sitting there waiting for the teacher to take attendance. And I don't really remember this, but Emma does. But apparently Emma walked up to me and went, "Are you in grade 9 or grade 10?" And I was like, grade 9. And she's like, "Okay." And then we became friends.
But what's so weird about that is, like, I don't know what made me do that, because I normally would not do something like that unless I was, like, already talking to you and, like, we were already, like, hanging out. I had never spoken to you before. I just walked up to you and said, "Hey, are you grade 9 or grade 10?" Because you just looked a little bit older to me. So I was just wondering if you were, like, I don't know what made me ask that.
Are you grade 9 or grade 10?
But I've
Grade
always
9?
looked slightly older
Okay.
than normal.
We're
Like than
friends
my
now.
actual age. There was one time when my parents no, there was one time where my family went to America. I think it was America. I don't know where it was. But there was this guy was like, if I guess your age and then you like lose, if I don't guess your age then you win a prize kind of thing. But there was 3 there's 3 options. Like you could guess the age, like your height or something like that, and then another thing. But my mom was like, "Yo, go up to that guy and like get him to guess your age, because you do not look like I was like 6 years old." And she's like, "You do not look 6. You look like you're 12 or something." So I went up there and he guessed like 12 or something like that. I'm like, "No, I'm 6 years old."
You're 6? What the
So
fuck?
yeah, literally. Like I've seen pictures of me when I was like 9, and I'm like, I look like I'm 15.
Yeah, I was like that
Jesus
as I was
Christ.
like
So
that as a
no
kid,
wonder
too.
you came up to me and was like, "Hey, are you grade 9 or grade 10?"
Like but I was like that too as a kid. When I got to high school, I wasn't like that anymore, but growing up, I was like that too, where I just, like Jordan can vouch, I was a very tall kid and
You were like the tallest kid in the class.
I was
Well, I
always
was
the
tall as
tallest.
well.
I was always the tallest kid in the class. I always looked way older than everybody. And then I hit high school and suddenly everyone got taller than me and I was like, "All right, cool." Great.
So another thing with Emma coming up to me in gym class, is that like my really good friend from elementary school had just moved schools, so like I was extra friendless.
Friendless.
So
Wow.
yeah, so I was extra friendless, and so I didn't have really anyone to hang out with at lunch. And Emma was like, "Yeah, why don't you like hang out with my friends?" And that's how I met Jordan.
And you hated me.
I wasn't with
I
you.
was-
You guys weren't with us yet.
Yeah, Jess wasn't
I
with
was
us
with
yet, but it was
Asia and them.
No.
Yes.
I was so awkward around you guys. It wasn't until like grade 11 when I started becoming good friends.
Yeah,
with
but it was
everyone
like-
else
it
other
was
than
like-
Emma.
So like it was, yeah, so Spook's friend had left and I was friends with their friend too, not as close, but I was friends with them too. And they left it was like out of nowhere. I didn't even know they were leaving. But yeah, Spook
She
was
told
like
me.
Yeah, but like Spook was like, "Yeah, I don't really have anyone to eat lunch with." And I was like, "Well, we eat lunch like in the art room, just come hang out with us." Like I'm sure my friends won't have an issue with it.
And the worst thing as well with that is like me eating alone at lunch is like with my social anxiety, eating is the worst thing possible. So eating, like if I didn't eat with someone, I wouldn't eat. Simple as that.
Which I would not have let that happen. I would have been
No.
upset if I knew
You would have
were
hunted
eating.
me down.
Like, one of my friends the other day told me she hadn't eaten in almost 2 days, and I literally yelled at her and was like, "If you don't eat something, I'm going to come to your house and force you to eat." Like, when I find out about stuff like that, I get very upset. I just care about my friends, okay?
Yeah, you invited me over to eat with you guys.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember how you became friends with Jordan.
Oh,
Jordan was just kind of there.
well,
You were just
okay.
kind of there.
Well,
Me?
Jordan.
Wait, who hasn't been friends? Who became friends with who? I became friends with Emma?
No, I don't remember how I became friends with you.
It was because of Minecraft.
Yeah.
See,
Well, no,
we-
because I talked to Jordan in high school.
yeah, we
Yeah,
went
well,
to
that
go
was 'cause of
Lenny,
me.
yeah.
Well, that was because of me.
Yeah.
Because Jordan has been my friend since we were kids.
But,
Jordan
like-
was a part of the group, so then it would.
But no, I don't remember like sitting down and like talking to Jordan and like slowly becoming friends. I remember sitting down the one day and you said something to me and I hated you for it. And I held
You
that
hated me
grudge.
for 4 years.
No, I hated you. That was like grade 11. And you told me I
But
was
we went to see a
uncultured
movie
because I had
together.
cheese and crackers for lunch.
We
I had
went to
cheese
go see a
crackers and
movie
kielbasa.
together.
And then I was like, "Yeah, fuck you."
We went to go see a movie after that happened, though.
Yeah,
just-
I was just bitter at you.
When I found out that you didn't like me, I was like, huh?
It's not that I didn't like you, it's just like I was annoyed at you.
I would like to say for the podcast, just for anyone who's listening, Spook is probably one of the pettiest people you will ever meet and will hold a grudge
Shut
against
up,
you.
I am.
No, they will hold a grudge against you if you piss them off. I learned
I held
that
that
pretty
grudge.
quickly.
I held that grudge against Jordan until until 2020 when everything shut down and we started playing Minecraft.
I would say it was literally until I bought that Minecraft realm and all of us started playing Minecraft together and suddenly everyone was friends. It was like,
And then I showed up.
yeah,
Yeah,
Jess
and
showed
then
up.
Jess sat with us. Jess sat with us at lunch. And I was like, who the hell is this person? I'm not talking to this person.
What the fuck?
And then we played Minecraft. Yes!
Yeah, I convinced Jess to come.
Yep. She sat with us like a couple of times though. She very rarely ever actually sat with us at lunch.
And then she went and sat in AR.
Times because you were lonely.
No, I liked being
Yes.
on my computer.
You
And
were
it was
lonely.
quiet.
You
Shut-
were lonely.
Shut the fuck up. You
Shut the fuck up.
You shut the fuck up.
Shut up, you whore.
You guys,
Shut the fuck
you guys
up.
talking about how you became friends, I feel like I'm in like an episode of like Maury or something. Y'all are fucking just arguing over everything.
We're friends, 100%.
We are all definitely friends and have never fought ever.
No.
Don't look till last month.
We don't have to talk about that. We don't talk about that. We
That's
resolved
a
it.
different
We
episode.
resolved it.
Oh, I'm
It's
kidding.
fine. Everything is good.
It's
I'm gonna
fine,
bring
we're
that up
playing
in, like, 2
Minecraft
years.
again together.
I'm gonna bring that up in 2 years just so we have a nice memory to look back on.
Just the
You
whole
do that, I
episode.
swear to God, I will punch you in the face.
Oh,
We're great friends, guys.
I promise we're all good friends. I swear. Anyways,
Okay, I've told the audience how I've made friends with everyone. Someone else's turn.
I won't go. So the one thing I really want to talk about is how I became friends with Jordan because we've
Oh,
known
fuck
each
off.
other. We've known each other the longest out of everybody here. Jordan and I have known each other.
How long ago was grade 3?
We've
Long time.
we've known each
ago.
other since the 3rd grade because
We were friends in like 3rd grade.
Yeah. Well, we've known each other since the 3rd grade because I moved schools a lot when I was a kid, and I finally moved to the elementary school we went to together when I was in the 3rd grade, and I was there for most of the rest of elementary school, which for anybody who attends for anyone who like goes to places where you have middle school and stuff in Canada, elementary school literally goes from JK, like junior kindergarten, all the way to grade 8. So there's no like middle school, you just go grade 8 and then straight to high school. Anyways, so Jordan and I, we became friends like in the 3rd grade. And the way we became friends is the most ridiculous, just stupid thing, but it was so funny. It's like so funny looking back on it because we were like, it was
We're
just
such fucking idiots.
we were such idiots. So basically, for anyone who knows me, they know that when growing up, loved the Halloween Town movies. I loved them so much.
Oh, yeah.
To the point where in the 3rd grade, I decided I would start a game with my friends where we were all like residents of Halloween Town and we all had these cool powers and stuff. So I was like the head witch of Halloween Town. And then Jordan here, would you like to tell everybody who you were?
I was the queen of hell, baby.
Why did that not surprise me?
And the best
Your
part,
name's Jordan.
the best part is we actually got so many people to do this with us too. Like
Yeah,
so
there's
many
like,
people
oh
played
my
it
God,
with
there's
us.
6 or 7 other people.
Yeah, I won't share people's names, but we had so many people join us for it throughout the years, and it went through like grade 3 to probably just before grade 5. Like we did it through most of grade 3 and
It's-
4.
It's
Damn,
2
you guys
years.
made like whole
Yeah.
lore.
Yeah,
Well,
literally.
it was.
It
We would
literally-
fight Diablo.
Yeah,
Diablo was the main bad guy.
Which I got that from the game Diablo. Like I loved playing that game with my grandpa, which I was way too young to be playing that game, but I loved playing it. And I was like, yes, he's the villain. He is the villain of
You
our
made the
world.
queen of hell fight the devil.
Literally, we said it. Didn't we say Diablo was like your dad or something?
Yeah, he was my dad.
Yeah. And we were like
Yeah,
overthrowing
teenage
your dad.
rebellion.
It was
This is
so
my father.
funny.
I will
It's
now
okay.
overthrow
Kill my
him.
friends. It's okay. He wanted
We-
to kill my friends, so we had to kill him.
Yeah, of course. That's just what we had to do. It was
It's
just
how it goes.
It's a part of the lore, guys. It's a part of the
Yeah.
lore. But it was
Sorry, I gotta brush up on my lore.
but it was,
Oh, there was a lot.
oh yeah, but it would literally be like every single recess we'd go outside, the first thing we do would be like, all right, we gotta open the portal to Halloween Town, and we've gotta
do
go.
her little.
I do my little
Let's
hand
Doctor
motion
Strange.
literally. It's like Doctor Strange hand motion shit, and I'm like, all right, the
had,
portal's
like, their
open,
own
everyone go
version.
through. And the
You
second,
had like your own version of MCU. What the fuck?
Literally.
It's better.
it was so good. But like the second, like I, like opened the portal and everyone went through, we would
ourselves.
basically be like, we're not in Canada anymore. We're not on Earth. We are in a whole other dimension. We are in Halloween Town. We can't see people around us. We don't respond to anybody if they're not in Halloween Town. Like it was just, and then it's
Yeah, we were
and just
so cool.
yeah, and so another thing too, I don't know if this is the same for every like school, but our school had like 3 recesses. So we had the morning recess for 15 minutes, then we had lunch, which
It
was
was
like
only 15 minutes.
yeah,
An hour.
it was 15 minutes. I mean, lunch was
It's
about
the
an
teacher's
hour and
breaks.
45 minutes, and then we'd have like the afternoon recess, which was another 15 minutes, and
Oh, I thought it was like a half hour.
so,
No,
and
15.
No.
I
so
love
it would
Kingston.
literally be just like every single recess the first thing we would do be like, all right, time to go back to Halloween Town. We got to keep planning for this war against Diablo. Like we ain't done yet, the grind don't stop.
I
Need
can't
your
do my
pictures.
teacher. I can't do my teacher. I can't do my homework, Mr. Teacher. I gotta go fight the devil.
I'm sorry.
No,
I'm
Miss
sorry.
L, we can't do it. Miss L, I'm not saying her full name.
No.
But Miss L, we can't do it.
Miss
Miss
L,
L,
we can't do
yeah,
it. Sorry.
Miss L, I'm sorry, but we have to go fight Jordan's dad. We don't got time for this.
We don't have time for this.
He's about to blow up our world. We gotta go stop him.
Yeah.
And like, so that was basically the one thing. So it was actually me and another friend who had started it, and Jordan was one of the first people who joined us for it.
Yeah, because me and my buddies were friends with that person.
Yeah. So
And
it
I
was
was
like
friends
it was
with assholes.
yeah, it was
and so
basically
we just
it was literally like
We'll
a group
get to
of
that
assholes.
later.
Yeah, a group of assholes and a group of like a bunch of nerds came together and were like, yes, let's make our own version of LARPing.
It
That
wasn't
was
like 'cause
literally
we
what
were
we were
nerds
doing.
too. We were the nerdy. We were the
Yeah.
nerdy ass.
Yeah,
You're
it was
cool.
so funny, and this is what I was saying about us all being such different people, is because, like I said, like, Jordan was saying, like, she was such an asshole. I was such a teacher's pet. Like, I was
Oh
an
my
asshole, but
God.
a whole other degree of an asshole. I was
loved
so
it, though.
annoying.
I was friends with Emma. I was friends with the teachers.
Yeah,
was
that was the only way Jordan could get on the teacher's good side, was being friends with me.
Honestly,
Friends with benefits.
Look at my friend here.
Elementary school edition.
honestly.
But yeah, like, so yeah, it was just, it was so funny, because, like, yeah, so that,
And then we didn't talk after.
yeah, I think what
Yeah, they
about,
talk.
hate each other.
what?
I think you guys like hate each other. Like Jordan used to bully Emma or something.
No,
like that.
no, Jordan
no, that
never
was a
bullied me.
different
No,
friend.
we pretty much, yeah,
That's
we,
a different friend.
that's a different person that we're now friends with.
Yeah.
Listen, I changed Jordan. I changed her.
You did.
I could fix her.
I can
She
fix
did
her, and I
literally. We
did.
stopped talking. We stopped talking. Like we talked, but we wasn't like we weren't friends until grade 7.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
around grade 5. I think we were in separate class. No, we were.
No,
in the
we
same
were in the
class,
same
so we didn't
class.
talk
We
as
just
much
kinda-
anymore.
Because
Yeah,
I started hanging out with like other people, and you started hanging out with other people, and then
yeah. I was still kind of friends with like the same people I had been friends with, but I had slowly kind of started becoming friends with other people as well. And then yeah, the 7th grade, the classes, when we got put into our classes, none of my usual friends were in my class, but Jordan was in my class. And this was the first year that we got to have lockers, but when you had lockers, you had to have a locker partner. Like, you had 2 people had to share one. And
Emma's biggest mistake,
Jordan and I,
biggest
Jordan
regret.
and I, neither of us had a locker partner. So I was like, hey, you want to be my locker partner? Jordan was like, yeah, sure. Jordan is the messiest. Jordan is the messiest fucking person. Which normally I don't mind mess, but in that small of a space where I need to be able to keep my coat, like my winter coat, my snow boots, my backpack, like it was like literally you couldn't see the bottom of the locker. There'd be garbage in it. And I was like, why does you like
Papers.
this?
My locker partner in grade 9 left salsa overnight, and we had fruit flies in mine. And then I yelled at her.
Jordan would leave half-drank bottles of juice for weeks.
Oh, from ski club.
Ugh,
Okay, so this
moldy
is
sandwich
the-
in the back.
Wait. This is the birth of the apple juice.
Uh-huh.
Okay?
No, tell
So we're in
everyone
ski
about it.
club.
No.
With my buddy Justin. I'm telling you. So I had this apple juice. and I didn't want to finish it, so I put what was it, like Sour Patch Kids in it, and wanted to see what would happen if I left it for a while.
Oh no.
I kept that in my locker for 3 years.
Oh.
My sister got rid of it in grade 9 because she found it where I hid it in my house because
Okay.
when I had to take it home. But yeah, Emma had to live with that for a year.
This
in
is the
locker.
shit that I put up with.
I feel like it was probably like fuzzy. Like
It
Sour
was-
Patch
it was-
Kids are like fuzzy, but like
I'm
the
telling you, dude,
bacteria
it
that
was
has
like a
grown on that-
masterpiece.
Literally, though,
Disgusting.
at the end of the year, though, when we had to like clean our lockers, I took my stuff and I looked at Jordan and went, "You're cleaning that. That is yours."
Yeah.
I was
All
like,
in the
"I got my
trash.
I'm not
things.
touching that apple juice.
That's yours."
I have
I
a great
ju-
question. It relates
Yeah.
to lockers.
hmm
It's completely off topic, but it relates to lockers. You guys remember how you had to double up with people, right?
Yeah.
No, because
Yeah.
I never did.
I never did either. I never
know.
buddied over with
In
anybody.
grade 9, my I had a locker buddy until like maybe November or so, and then she was like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna use like my special student privilege to get out." So she got her own locker. Grade 10, I didn't get one. Grade 11, my locker partner left. Grade 12, I think it was actually Emma who was my locker partner. She just took another one.
I was
I
saying,
never.
in grade. What else?
I stayed quiet, and I
You
never
took
got
the
a
locker
buddy.
beside me. 'cause it
Yeah,
was
what I was
empty.
gonna say, in grade 12. So one thing that pissed me off about our high school was there were so many empty lockers that they just didn't give to people. And
Yeah.
I just hate sharing lockers in general. Like I just don't like sharing space.
Yeah, I hate
like
sharing
my
it
own
with you
space.
as
It was
well.
because of me. It
But-
was because of me. I'm a like doing it.
But I hate sharing. I
Your
just,
goddamn apple juice.
well, there's a lot of other factors. I just hate sharing space. I like having my own space. But Jordan was like, "Yeah, there are these just empty lockers right next to mine. Like, just come take one." And I was like, "All right, bet." And I walked over,
I
put
had
a
my own
lock
locker
on it.
'cause
I walked over, put a lock on it, and like, you're not supposed to do that. Like, they will threaten to like cut your lock off, take all your stuff, and like whatever. I just did it anyways. And then I remember at one point they put notes on every single locker that wasn't assigned to somebody that had a lock.
yours.
Yeah,
I fucking had
but
my locker
they
assigned to
basically-
me.
there was
And
literally,
no,
it
no.
was notes saying they would cut your lock if you didn't take it and take your stuff. And they put them on a bunch of people's lockers. They put it on Jordan's, who was assigned to her. They put a note on hers, but they didn't put one on mine. They skipped mine. Like, I don't
Like,
So
I have a
dumb.
laptop. I can keep mine.
the fact
was
that
so
they never,
stupid.
it was so stupid. And the fact that they never stopped me, and I was just like, all right.
Yeah, it was great because all grade 12, I had my locker to myself.
Like, why didn't they just say, "Hey guys, it's fine. You guys are taking this locker, but just like tell us what the fuck your code is." Like,
Mhm.
what the fuck, bro? You have so many lockers that aren't being used,
Literally, it
and
was
your
like,
school is overcapacitated. Overcapacitated?
Yeah, we were so in our class alone. We had over 500 people.
yeah,
Yep.
there were so many empty lockers. It
Our
was like an
grade, not our
entire,
class.
it was like an entire row of lockers, and there were a few people who were like, yeah, fuck that, and literally went and took an empty locker and put a lock on it. And they never actually
it's all
did anything
grade
about it. They
12s.
would just threaten it.
No.
Because our school is full of pussies.
It's true.
But anyways, yeah, going back to the whole thing of Jordan and I being friends for so long. But yeah, it was the 7th grade. Other than the
Creepy.
whole locker thing, we did get super close in the 7th grade.
Oh
And then,
my
of
God.
course-
Sleepovers,
Mhm.
hanging out every day after school.
Yeah, we got super close. And then the 8th
Watching
grade came
scary
along.
How many times?
Yeah, then the 8th grade came along, and then I suddenly had to move. I didn't move that
and,
far.
like, we were supposed to be in the same grade again, like same
Yeah, we
class.
were literally gonna be in the same class too. But like, I didn't have to go that far, but just far enough that I had to switch schools for my last year of elementary school, and I was so mad about that because I'm like, it's just one more year. Like the thing was, our school wasn't even that far. I probably could have just taken the bus, but my dad was like, no, I don't want you taking the bus. You're gonna go to the school. And I was like, but I don't want to go to that school. I want to be with my friends. It's just 1 year. And then of course the next year when I start high school, I start taking the bus, like. Because, 1 year.
I'm so happy you guys
difference.
didn't know me in elementary school.
Yeah.
I'm so happy you did.
I'm
in
happy-
elementary school you wouldn't.
I would have hated you even more.
I'm happy
Yeah.
Jordan was the only one that knew me.
I'm happy you're the only one that knew me, baby. Fuck.
Yeah.
I'm like completely changed.
Yeah, I feel like you and I balanced each other out a lot.
Yeah, well, like this one girl, she tried to, because she was jealous of our friendship, so she
Mhm.
tried to get Emma and I to stop talking, like to be not friends anymore.
Mhm.
So we literally, like, she started, like, Emma said all this shit about you, and then she said to Emma, like, Jordan said all this shit, and then we just like, did you say this about me? No. Fuck no. Did you say this about me? Fuck no. And that was it.
And then both of us kind of look at each other for a second, look over at her like, So why'd you say that, huh?
Yeah.
You want to say something to us?
Yeah, it was so like just weird that she did it too. Like it was literally like we're just minding our business, and then suddenly she's just one day just like, you know what? I don't like these two being friends. Let me just split them up. And like it was funny about that girl too is I never really liked her, and I knew I didn't like her. And it's just like the fact that she tried doing that, and everyone around me too always was like, but she's so nice and blah blah blah. And I'm like, there's something. I was like, there's something off. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Vibes just aren't it.
She was one of those girls that would sing nonstop.
And
Like she'd
sing
think she had
songs.
the best. That was fucking titanium every day.
Mhm.
Why? Why?
Yeah, I don't know. She was obsessed with it and counting stars.
Oh my
Those two
god,
songs, she was
it's
obsessed
so
with them.
annoying.
But
Oh,
anyways,
I know this person.
oh yeah, we went
Yes,
to
you
high
did.
school with them.
Can you cut this
Name
part out and
drop
tell me
them
who
right
it is?
now.
Hang on. I'll write it in the chat here.
Yeah.
I want to know who this is.
There you go. Look at the general chat. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta search them up on Instagram.
Okay, have fun. Anyways, but yeah, it was so funny that like she went to both of us behind each other's backs and was like, yeah, she's like saying all this shit about you, and then we went to each other and we're like, I didn't say that. What are you
All three
talking
of us,
about?
we were pretty good friends. All three of us, we would like do every project together. We would hang out after school all the time.
Yeah.
And then like me and her went on a ski trip, and then all of a sudden she's telling me all this shit, and I'm like, huh? So then I already asked them, and she's like, huh?
Yeah, we were both so confused about that whole thing. But yeah, so yeah, it was when I had to go to this new school just for all of the 8th grade, Jordan was the only person who like I still saw all the time. Like she would literally come all the way down to my new house like all the time. And there
I
was
ride my bike, skateboard.
yeah, there was one time, I don't remember what it was we were doing, but there was something where my class was walking back from something. And because your school ended like 45 minutes earlier than mine did, you just came with me and just walked back to the school with me.
Yeah, it was to see the high
Sounds
school.
like Jordan.
Oh, right, yeah. We were going to see our high school. Yeah.
And then and I'm like, oh my god, we were texting each other like,
Y'all
I'm looking
walked to
for
the high
you.
school?
Yep.
I had to take the bus.
We had to fucking
Well, you live
walk.
far.
Drove.
I do. I know. We were supposed to go to another school, which is even farther.
Josh was,
But
Josh was still at that Catholic school a little bit over. He was still over there, I think.
No, we're talking about like in grade 8. Like when you go and see the high school, like before you go to high school.
Like,
Oh, you guys saw
university
the high
school?
school?
Yeah, they gave us
Yeah.
like tours of the school. They gave us like a tour of the school and was like,
I
here, this is
didn't
where
see
everything
our
is.
high school.
That's what you a Catholic
okay, it
school.
wasn't that exciting.
I
Yeah.
didn't see the other school. That was terrifying.
Yeah,
Like, this is where you're gonna go. I fucking hope not.
See, we saw two. We saw like my school saw 2 high schools because we were supposed to go to the other high school that's in like downtown. But all the parents said no, we want to go to this new school. So half of us went to the new school, half of us went to the other school. I almost said the school name. The one by the hospital.
Yeah.
yeah. You know what's
Yeah.
actually kind of funny though is because that one school by the hospital, they have programs that at one point in my life I thought about trying to get into. So
It's an
if
art
you had ended
school.
up going to that
Yeah.
school, and I had decided I was going to audition, like there's a chance we still would have ended up going to the same high school, me and Spook.
Nope, my parents signed a piece of paper when I was in grade 2, and that's why we're friends.
Yeah, and when I was in the 8th grade and had to move schools, that's when I went, yeah, I don't like not being around my friends anymore. It was like, I'm going back to the other high school so I can be with them again. But yeah, it was
Yeah,
just,
right.
Kicked your ass, man, if you didn't come back.
I know
I'd
you
have
would have.
kicked your ass.
I know you would have. But, yeah, so then when I finally came back to high school and I joined up with everyone, you had become friends with our friend Justin. Like, we were already friends, but you guys had gotten super close in the 8th
That's the
grade.
friend I used to bully.
Yeah, in the 3rd grade,
When we were in
yeah.
elementary. Yeah.
He's very easy to bully.
Yeah,
He
he's
is.
Love him to death,
Yeah,
but like
yeah, we absolutely love him.
you
But
can
he's
just bully him easily.
the thing is though, like he'll bully and like
That's-
tease us back though. That's the thing. Like when we were younger,
See,
maybe
he did
not
do
as
that.
much.
No,
but
he
now
didn't do
he
that.
does.
See, when I bullied him, I was mean. I wasn't like funny mean. I was just mean.
You were just a bully.
And I wasn't the worst. I wasn't the worst.
No, And again,
I
that's one
did
of
stick
those...
up for him.
It's okay, Emma
Sometimes.
fixed you.
I was gonna say, and that's
No, before Emma, I did stick up for him.
no, yeah, but
Sometimes.
that's then I came along and then we balanced each other out, and I was like, hey, maybe we don't bully the kids anymore. And you were like, yeah, you're right, but also, hey, maybe let's not be so like stuck up all the
Dirty too
time. And I was like, you're right. Let's maybe have a
Right,
little
no.
fun.
Stuck up, am I?
How dare you live by the book and live by the rules? No, we're breaking some rules. Okay, if you say so. I'll do it if
Skip
you
it.
stop
We can
bullying.
break a little rule for fun.
We'll break some rules if you stop bullying people. Okay.
It's like, you can't go
Hey,
to,
Mom.
because there's a gas station not too far. You can't go to the gas station at lunch. Okay. I want to go to the gas station? Yes, we're going. Okay.
Yeah, at first it
Going
would be,
now.
oh, we're not supposed to go to the gas station. Then it would be, yeah, we should go to the gas station. I want some candy. I want to get a slushie.
Yeah.
But
I like how you guys are talking about like a time like ages ago, and I didn't become good friends with like half the people here until 2020.
yep.
COVID.
Yeah, I just...
Thanks, COVID. I made some good friends that I
That's
already
not a
knew.
good fucking thing.
Let's
Played some
I thought we were
Minecraft, and look, I have
friends.
friends now, Mom.
I thought we
I
were
also have
already
depression.
friends.
Like, this is what I said, though, is, like, in 2020, when everything locked down, and I was so bored, and I was just like, I want to just play Minecraft with my friends, and I messaged all of you, and was like, if I
You
opened
didn't
up...
message me.
Not you, because you weren't a part of the
Yeah,
group chat, but,
Don't
I
put
messaged
me
everyone, I
in
was like,
that.
hey, anybody who has Minecraft, if I bought, like, a realm or something, would you all play Minecraft with me? And everyone was like, yes. Like, what? Of course. So I'm like, alright, bet.
Because I used to have a server. Well, I didn't own it, my friend did, but we used to have a server in grade 5 or something like that, and we used to go on every single day, and I missed that. And then you were like, yeah, let's start this up, and I was like, fuck yes.
Yeah, I was
Living my childhood again.
I was literally like, yeah, I'm gonna buy a realm. Everybody joined. Alright, sick. So Jordan was the first one that joined, and then Spook joined pretty soon after. And just slowly more and more of our friends kept joining, and then there was one day, I was playing, you know, minding my business. I think Jess and I had been
Hey.
messaging or something, and Jess goes, hey!
No. It was no. It was
No,
out
it
of
was-
the blue. I think I was just hanging out. I was just hanging out with Jordan, and she was
Yeah.
like, "Oh yeah, we play on Minecraft." I'm like, "You play on Minecraft?"
And then I asked if Jess could join.
No. I messaged Emma myself.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Oh,
Jess,
you
yeah,
messaged-
Jess messaged
I was
me.
like,
She
"Hey
messaged me.
Emma, what you doing?"
So, I heard you had a little Minecraft realm.
No. That's too obvious. I went, "Hey Emma."
Yeah, it didn't.
What you
Yeah, it was.
doing?
Yeah, you're like, what you doing? I was like, oh yeah, I'm just playing Minecraft or something like that.
I'm like, "Oh my god, I play Minecraft too. I'd love to play with you." And then you're like,
Oh my
"Okay."
God.
Yeah, literally heard Jess know exactly what she was doing. Me just being like, all right, bet. Let me just give me your username. I'll add you.
I had a plan set out and everything.
It was so
You had a
funny though.
script.
It was so funny. Is
You had a script, and Emma played it perfectly.
Yeah,
was so
Emma followed it to a T.
I am the best actor. Someone give me an Oscar. What was so funny is that you didn't have to do that. You could have just messaged me and been like, hey, Jordan said you had a realm. Can I join? And I would have been like, yeah, okay.
Shut up. I went with a script here. You
You're
leave
right.
my script alone.
You're right.
It went
Then-
perfectly.
And then one of the worlds we had, Jess and I lived together. That was my worst mistake and my best mistake.
You're like, hey Jess, what
Wait,
you
listen,
why is
no,
there a
listen.
horse inside?
Literally, I would walk around and be like, why is there a horse in my house? And then, like, we didn't have a basement, but we had stairs going into the water, and I just walk over and be like, your horse is in the water.
What do you mean? Well, your horse is in the water.
It was literally just stairs just going into the ocean. Like,
Yeah, because
in
I
the
had
middle of
plans
the
to make a
house.
basement, but I never did.
It was a nice way to get out as fast as possible.
Yeah, it was. There was
Yeah.
a door right beside it, but yeah, you can get it quick.
Look around killing each other.
Yeah, I was to say, we're
No
supposed to
way.
be chasing each other and stealing the horse.
Yeah. Oh,
I think
fucking
that
And
was
we had a whole fake funeral. The person that she got, and she felt so bad.
We should. Okay, we need
The
to
horse
explain the story.
suffocated.
We need to explain that story though. 'Cause God, that was so
Fucking
funny.
hell. It wasn't funny, you
It
bitch.
was funny.
It was
It
so
was really
funny.
funny. So, what had happened? So this horse that Jess had in her house, his name was Artex, right?
Yep.
And I kept calling him like Texas, like Tex-Mex, and like just like, no, it's Artex. I'm like, all right, whatever. Anyway, we'll see you later, Tex-Mex. And there was one day where I don't know what we were doing. Like she was working on something, and I just hopped right on her horse and just started.
Asshole.
I just ran away with it.
No, Jordan ran away with it.
No,
Jordan
I
just
had
left.
done it first, and then Jordan did it
Yeah,
again
you ran
after.
away on.
I
You
was
were
the one
running
who
away,
just
but
kept
came
running.
back.
Yeah, I came back with the horse. Then
Jordan
and then I walked away, and then Jordan got on the horse, and she just left. She just left with the horse, and
Jess
we
was
couldn't
so angry.
figure out where the horse was. We didn't know where Jordan had gone. It was just gone. So
What?
then,
Okay, real quick. What made it worse is that I was not having a good day at that time either. So
Yeah, I
I was
didn't give a
literally
shit.
so upset. I literally, after my horse was taken,
You
I logged off.
messaged me like crying.
Went and cried. I was crying.
so after,
And I was like, it's okay, Jess will find him.
so then after everybody got off Minecraft, I think I had messaged Spook. I think. Either Spook or Jess. I messaged one of
Probably.
you, and I said, hey, I'm gonna go into Spectate, and I'm gonna go see if I can find this horse. I have an idea. So I went to Spectate, and I found where Jordan had hid the horse, and it was like this hole she had dug out in the side of a mountain, and just basically had hid him in there, and he was fine. He was just chilling. And so I went and I found him, and I was like, alright, I think what we should do is I'm gonna tell Jordan, okay, we need to give Jess back the horse, but we're gonna move the horse somewhere else, and I'm just gonna leave a couple pieces of leather where she
We
left
made-
the horse.
We made like a whole giant like mountain condo for this horse.
Yeah, we literally
my
took,
castle.
yeah, so Jess had been working on a castle, so we brought the horse all the way to this castle and hid him in the condo, and we left a couple pieces of leather, and then Jordan came on, and we're like, okay, can you show us where the horse is? And she's like, alright, fine. So she goes to show us where the horse is, and she just stops, she's like, oh no. And I was like, what did you do? What? And then we look at her to see the leather. She's like, I didn't like mean to kill. I didn't mean to. She thought she'd suffocated the horse.
Yeah, so we went
bad.
back. We went back to mine and Jess's house, and like I had a little graveyard for all the pets that we had that had died. We went over there. We made a little grave, for Artex, and we had like a big funeral. And Jordan pulled out the sad music.
She
And they were
changed
just like,
her
"Yeah, I
skin.
got him."
She changed her skin so that it had a suit on.
And I just came out of nowhere with our text.
Yeah, then Jess comes riding in on the horse, and Jordan was like, "Fuck you guys."
I'm like, hey, you guys,
God's pissed at us.
I was
George's
so
like, is that
mad.
fucking our text? I'm like, no.
But so the reason we decided to do that though was because it was like Jordan was refusing to tell anybody where the
Yeah.
horse was, and like
It
she
was like for a couple days.
yeah, it was a
too.
good couple of days. She wouldn't. So
They did like a week.
yeah, it was almost a full
Yeah.
week. So the first day I went and found the horse, and I was like, I'm just gonna keep it the coordinates for now. We'll see what happens. And she just still for days would not tell anybody where the
Would
horse
not
was.
give it
So I was
back.
like, all right, well, she wants to play this game. We're gonna play a game too.
It was funny though.
Funny.
It was.
It was
Yeah,
so
looking back
funny.
on it now, it was the whole thing was
It was
hilarious.
such
But
an elaborate scheme, too. The fact that we had, like, planned this out for, like, the days that we were...
We made sure Jordan wasn't on and everything.
yeah,
So
we made sure
funny.
Jordan wasn't around, and we were like, all right, everyone, go, 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 go. And so I just want to say that, like, this is, like, these pranks and things have been an ongoing thing since we all started playing Minecraft together. Literally, since we started in the very first world on my realm, we have just always done pranks to each other. Like, just recently, Jordan and I have been pulling pranks on each other, and I'm currently waiting
there's-
for her to prank me again.
There's currently bells all around Jordan's house that just go off periodically.
Yeah,
It's so annoying.
it's literally a
I
bell.
can't find them all.
It's literally
So
a bell,
That was-
an observer next to it, a block of sand, and then a cactus. And whenever the cactus grows up, one it breaks and it makes the bell ring. So it only rings a little, like every so
And
often, but they're hidden everywhere. So it gets so
I
fucking
was the
annoying,
one
and I
who
was so
told-
proud.
I was the one who told Emma to do that too. Thanks,
Like I
Korean.
thought it was crazy, dude. Like I would hear the bell. I'm like, where the fuck is this bell? Like, and I asked, did you guys hear a bell? No. Fuck you.
And
No, what bell?
Like, fuck you guys.
and like the reason I did it was because you did the boat thing where you basically put a
Yeah.
shit ton of boats into a dropper so that they all pile into one, and then when you hit it, it just explodes everywhere. So I was like, oh, she wants to do this.
Got me with
We're
that
doing
twice and
pranks
killed me
again.
once
I
with it.
got spooked twice.
You got me twice. I sat in the first one and went, what's going on here? And then I suffocated. And then the second time I sat down, started taking damage, and went, oh, you little. Got me twice. In the same
Well,
day.
she-
It was like 10
I
minutes
was like-
after each other.
Yeah, she wanted to when I went for Emma. Like, get out, get out, get out. No, no, get out, get out. And they
But I
just
was like, I
didn't.
was just out of it. I was like, what's happening? Why am I taking damage?
Yeah,
Why are you hitting me? This is weird. Oh, I died.
What's funny too about it when she did it to me though is when I saw it, the first thing I said was, "Why are there boats on top of each other?" And then everyone was like, oh, I don't know, I don't
Yeah.
see anything. So I was like, this is suspicious. And I remember, I thought about exactly, like, I saw Green do this on Hermitcraft. And I was like, I don't want to touch this boat. So I just left for a while. And I finally came back and I was like, I'm just going to hit it and just let it break. I'm just going to let them fly out. I know they're going to, so I hit it. Boats everywhere. And I was just like, Jordan, you're cleaning this up.
The whole fleet.
I didn't clean them up though.
No, you didn't. I just left them for a while. I just left them for a while. But I was just like, because, like, the one thing, at least with some pranks, like, if I do a prank like that, I'll help you clean up. Jordan just doesn't. She's like, no, this is your problem. Like, she's like, this is your issue.
Yep, not mine anymore.
But anyways, yeah, that's been an ongoing thing since our first world when I started a prank war. But anyways, yeah, this is what our friend group is like, though. Honestly, I think Minecraft is, like, the one thing that has really kind of brought us together. Because, like, I've stated before, we are all very different people. Like I said, I was for a long time, like, very much like a goody two-shoes, follow the rules kind of person, which I am very much not like that anymore. That was
The one thing that united us all was Minecraft.
Yep. And there was Jordan, who was, you know, friends with maybe not some great people, bit of a bully, definitely did not like rules.
It's okay, she met me through it now, so
Yeah.
everything's fine.
It's just like...
I was and am socially awkward.
Honestly, the best way I could describe sort of the dynamic of our friend group and everything is almost like the Breakfast Club wannabes.
Yeah.
No, they wish they were us.
Yeah.
But I just mean how it's like every single one of us is just such a different person, and yet here we are all like really good friends. It's just, it's so weird, but like...
How the fuck I'm still here?
I don't know either.
I just kind of walked in, I'm like, I'm here now, and you're like, okay. Why?
You were...
And I'm like,
Bitch, you wouldn't come out of the freaking AR room, so I dragged you out. You did not just come in. I came in and said, bitch, move.
Jordan came in,
like,
grabbed you by the ear,
here,
and said, you're
Jordan.
coming with me.
Yeah.
Jordan grabbed me by the shirt, and she said, fucking come with me. I'm like, okay, I'm
Sorry,
sorry.
stop. You wouldn't come sit with us, so I just grabbed your stuff.
Yeah,
I'm like,
that
Jordan,
sounds like
what
Jordan.
I'm like, Jordan, where are you? Jordan, my stuff!
You came, it worked.
And
Yeah.
I followed her, like, come back. I was like a little puppy trying to get her shit back.
Sounds exactly like something Jordan would do.
You guys look over, there's just me following Jordan trying to get my shit back. Jordan, who are you bullying now? Nobody, guys, it's fine.
Hey, whatever works.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
One thing
And then me and Jordan started going on rides together.
on rides? Oh, like
Driving
driving.
around.
Okay, I was like,
When I got my license.
Roller
Like, wait.
coasters.
y'all going to amusement parks now?
Yeah, we left. We didn't go with. We went without you. Sorry.
Ugh, a shame.
No, we just went to get Dairy Queen.
Yeah,
Dairy
yeah.
Queen.
I like Dairy Queen.
Dairy
I
Queen
miss
is
Dairy
good.
Queen.
I do too.
Wanna
Well,
go
they're
get
still
Dairy
open.
Queen
We
soon?
could go get ice cream.
Yeah.
I can't drive. Whoever wants to drive, pick me up, baby.
I could drive.
Oh, bet. After this, let's go. After this, let's go.
Oh, I don't have my wallet. I
Well,
lost my
we'll express.
wallet.
Because Spook probably wants to do their homework, I'm guessing, right?
No, I'm just gonna skip out.
Oh, fucking let's just go get Spook. Let's pick up Spook. And we'll go. We'll
You
get
have no
Dairy
choice.
Queen. You have no choice.
I'm not coming out.
What if we bring
We're gonna
Then
you
we
like-
will deliver. We will
Start
deliver. We will be the
Well,
Uber
yeah.
of ice cream.
for Uber Eats? We'll bring you ice cream.
Yeah.
Tell us what you want. We'll get it for you,
So
baby.
consider it.
I'm gonna tell you guys now. I
Me
won't
and
be
you
able to pay you
chocolate
back
sundae.
until I find my wallet. I won't be able to pay you back until I find my wallet.
Find
It's
your
still
wallet.
missing.
Okay,
It's still
wait, okay.
missing.
Anyways, going past DQ, Emma said that she had. Emma said she had questions made up in case we didn't have things to talk about.
And
But
actually, yeah,
obviously,
you're
we
right.
had things to talk about. But I
wanna talk
want to
about
know what
questions.
the questions
I
are.
want to
Yeah,
know what the
okay.
questions are. When
Okay,
did you say
let me-
this?
Let me go. Let me
We
go
said this
through 'em.
before you showed up.
Oh.
Okay, so first question, which some of them we've already answered. So first one was who has been the friends the longest, which is Jordan
Me.
and I.
And
We've
myself.
Literally been friends since
Okay.
we were like 7.
No, it's me because I'm the oldest one here.
Yes, you're
Just
right.
hanging out with a bunch of kids.
So, how old are we now?
I said that and then watched all of your Discord things light up.
We've been friends. Emma, we've been friends for 13 years.
Oh
Oh
fuck!
my gosh.
Bro, what the fuck?
I hate that. We were friends for. I also just
Guys,
remembered
we've
a
almost
week.
been-
right now on the
A
podcast.
week. I just want to say, a week from today, I'm turning 21, and as of when this podcast comes out,
Oh,
my birthday is
hey.
tomorrow.
14 years. 14 years then. I forgot we're in our
Uh-huh.
Well, happy
21st year.
birthday, Emma!
Yeah,
When's
yeah.
your
When this podcast comes out, my birthday will be the next day. My birthday is a week from today.
Happy
Your
birthday,
birthday-
stuff items.
I'm gonna be able to legally drink in the entire world.
Emma, your birthday's
Yeah.
the 6th?
My birthday was
Emma.
What?
earlier.
Your
Yes.
birthday's the 6th?
Yes.
Oh my god,
You
I just
didn't know
found that
this?
You know that, Jess.
out.
Quick,
I
Jess, when's my birthday?
did? January 10th.
No.
Oh,
my God.
I know
close.
I know every single one of our friends'
The ninth?
birthdays, and I talked about this
Nope.
the other.
My
I talked
birthday's
about this a while ago.
easy.
Oh
My
yeah.
Yeah,
birthday's
yours is just St. Patty's Day.
Yeah.
But like there was one of our friends Keisha, she sent it was like a meme in our group chat basically saying something along the lines of like do best friends like really know each other's birthdays, whatever like that, and I immediately just sent a list of every single one of their birthdays, literally just offhand. Like I didn't look at anything, I just wrote them out because I know every single one of my friends' birthdays.
Listen, man.
I
I
can
just
name
found
everyone's
out that
birthday.
depression shrinks my brain. I've been suffering for a long ass time. Leave me alone.
Dude, you
Alright,
have a
this is
hole
part
in your
of your
brain.
And I do have that too.
Listen, I know
So
listen.
I'm being attacked twice. Okay.
Listen. I know that you're depressed April 25th.
I'm just gonna start referring to people as their birthday now.
Yep.
Okay, February 6th.
I was gonna walk up to somebody and look eyes with them and just say their birthday, and they'd be like, "How the fuck did you know my? How the fuck did you know my birthday?" And I'm just gonna be like, "I just know it, baby. What the
I
fuck?"
just know. But that's the
Well,
thing. It's
fucking
like,
sad.
but the
You want to make out?
the one thing though with like every birthday I need to remember is like there's always something around it though for me, or like just there's always a way for me to remember. Like as we said, Jordan's birthday is on St. Patrick's Day.
Wait, what's mine?
Yours is because yours is 10 days after New Year's. I just remember it like that, so it's January 11th.
Okay,
Yeah,
sure.
I just yeah, it doesn't make sense to anyone but me, but like it works. So
Guys,
and then Jordan, like I said, St. Patrick's Day, March 17th, and then Jess's birthday is April 25th, which is the day after my mom's birthday.
That's
Guys,
just really easy because my cousin and my best friend, like from elementary school, not you, Emma. My best friend, they both had the birthday.
Emma.
I would
Because
say
I am
Emma's
the
my
best
best
friend.
friend.
Fuck you.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I have multiple best friends though.
Same.
I looked up when's Pancake Day. Guys, I'm so excited.
When is it?
So your birthday?
No, it's March 1st. It's so close.
Mm-hmm.
That is close.
Nice.
Can't wait. Oh, now I'm gonna
Okay.
be sad actually.
Do you guys want to hear the rest of those
Next
questions?
question.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, give us
Um,
more questions.
So, how did you meet? Which we've talked about. What made you
We
want to
didn't
be
cover me
friends
and
with
Jordan.
that person?
Wait, we didn't cover
I
me
was
and Jordan.
lonely.
Yes, you
We-
did.
wait,
You guys,
wait,
yeah, you did.
we
You,
did?
you met in math class.
Yeah,
And you refused to
It
talk to
was
Jordan
Jordan
for a
dragged
while.
It was
Yes,
math class, and then we also had computer class and
Tech.
tech. Yeah, we had tech together as well. And we met a different friend as well.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But she left schools. That's very
what was the
sad.
question again?
So the next one I was gonna say was, what made you want to be friends with
Oh yes,
whoever.
I was lonely.
I had no choice. I was grabbed, and I
was
they looked
kidnapped.
me in the eye. They looked me in the eye and said, "You're my friend now. We're gonna get soft tacos later."
You're my friend now. We're getting soft tacos.
So yeah, that's how I became. No, Jordan. Jordan. She grabbed me and she said, "You're friends with me now."
No, we were both like the only girls in our part of the class because it was split like academic and applied, and we were the only girls. So
I
we just
was try- I
gravitated
was just-
to each other.
At the time, I was just trying to get my work done, so I was able to watch my shit. Because the teacher we had, she was like,
You did your work. What are you talking about?
"I did my work too," until it got to the parts where I didn't understand it, and then you did it.
Yeah.
So thank you.
You're welcome. Now I forgot about that till you brought that up. Okay? I forgot about it till you said I tried to do my work. I'm like, bitch, please.
I helped you.
You cannot
I
make fun of
helped
me for
you-
being
I
dumb
helped you-
anymore.
I helped you expand your knowledge of math.
Not math, everything else, not math. I helped you math.
I let you do mine so you can learn more.
No. Mm-mm.
Fight,
Whatever you say.
fight.
I can do like
Emma and I are watching this fight at like a tennis
With, like,
match.
popcorn.
our heads just
Popcorn, like,
going back and forth. I can do a really quick summarized version of what made me want to be friends with each person. Jordan, let me live out my fantasy of being a witch. Spook and I, neither of us really had many friends in our gym class, and we also had very similar views on certain things. And Jess and I,
class was fun.
yes, and Jess and I sat together in Comtech and had such a fucking good time messing around with Photoshop.
I just remembered another part of that one
it was
photo.
so good. Yeah.
Okay, so it was when we had to refurbish the photo as well. It's the same photo. And I decided, let me just make the older brother disappear. And I made the made the little sister smile.
You just fucking got rid of him and then made the sister smile. So like anytime, so whenever you press for anyone who doesn't know, if you press the eye, this like eye, it's like a like on the Photoshop, it will get rid of anything you edited or like hide it. So you see the original photo and then you press it again and it brings it back. So we'd sit there clicking it, going back and forth of him just flashing back and forth as
And
the sisters
everyone
like smiling.
is doing their work. Everyone's doing their work, like trying to focus, and we're just giggling in the corner.
But what was so funny though is like all the Comtech classes, I usually did very, very well, like really well in them. So I finished my stuff like almost immediately. So the reason I would goof around with you was because I had nothing else to do because I was already done. Like I finished quick because like
I don't think I ever finished that project. I don't think I finished most of my project.
I don't think you did either.
Me either.
I passed it still.
You did, yes.
I don't know how.
We had a class in grade 12 because I never had a class with Emma. That was the video editing class. And I wanted to have a class with Emma, so I took it. Boy, I didn't know how to do shit. And the teacher knew. So Emma would help me with all of it, right? But I didn't do like finish a lot. The teacher knew I didn't want to be there and I did not have any clue what I was doing. He passed me anyways. He's like, just don't take a Comtech class again.
There were so many times. There were so many times when I had to help her. I was like, here, just let me show you. And anyways, I found the picture. I sent it to you guys in the general chat.
Where is it?
Where is that?
Yeah, that's the picture.
There it is.
You made all of them the same. You made all the kids' faces the same.
It's the baby's face too.
Yeah. Jess literally would take the baby's face and just put it on all the siblings' faces. So they all just were this frowning kid who just looked like he was just disgusted by everything. It was so funny to us. Like we thought it was hilarious.
They're so cute.
But yeah, so anyways, in summary, that's why I became friends with each of these people. But how about the rest of you guys? Spook and Jess?
Again, I was lonely.
Yeah.
How the fuck did we become friends, Spook? We just kind of sat in a VC.
We had it was in 2021. We would get we would sit in a VC together around 7 p.m. every single day. Yeah. I called it bugging Jess hours. Yep. It was every single day after my class I'd sit down and be like, okay, Jess, get in the VC.
Jess, where are you? I'm doing something. Jess, get in the fucking VC. Okay,
we put Groovy on with George Not Found OnlyFans on loop.
I remember those days. Days.
Yeah, I do too.
Good time. I've known for a long time. That was a very concerning amount of loops. So you listen to that song.
You have to admit though, that song is a banger.
Oh, it is.
Okay. Hang on. Next question. This is one of my favorite ones I wrote because I want to know what you guys would say. Did you ever think that you would be friends with any of the people here right now?
Oh, fuck no. Other than you, fuck no.
Okay, I never spoke to Spook.
Yeah, I would say no for Jess, because I'd see her at lunchtime and be like, I don't know who the fuck this person
is. We looked at each other once and said, we nodded at each other.
For me.
We just nodded at each other, pretending we know each other. And
I think the issue is that we're both socially awkward. So, we were just put together, we're like, yeah, okay, I'm not talking to this person.
We just kind of nodded our head at each other, we had, this silent deal, yeah, we're cool
I won't talk to you, and you won't talk to me. Yeah? Okay, good.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Good. You had a great day.
For Jordan, I don't think, I thought I would be as good as friends. But for Emma, yeah. Emma and I
But like,
got
if it
along.
wasn't for Emma, I wouldn't be like here, right? Like, I'd
Me
be
and
with a
Jordan.
completely different crowd.
Yeah.
Jordan scared me a little bit. She was very.
Good.
You were far different than me.
No, if we like, I'd be friends with you too. But like before it,
Didn't the
like,
teacher sit us together, or did we choose?
yeah, Miss Hannah sat us together. There was the only two girls, and this other crazy bitch too. But she was
Ooh, she's
beside
crazy.
me, and then we got separated when they split up.
I was so scared of that person. Was I?
No, I was never scared of her. I wanted to punch her in the face half the time.
She was kind of a little
Okay,
interesting.
I have
Not
no
the
idea what you
craziest
guys
bitch
are
to
talking
that, because this girl that I was, it's the pregnancy test girl.
about. Okay.
Pregnancy
told you
test
that.
girl.
Anyway, so
Okay, now
there's
I know
another
who you're
girl.
talking about.
Okay, so when Emma left us in grade 8,
I
she
hated her
left
so
me.
much.
Okay, Emma
Oh,
left me in
man.
grade 8, and this new girl came in, and I was friends with her for a bit. But then she's batshit crazy because she threatened to stab me, and she was holding scissors,
Wow.
ready to stab me in my friend's house because we were playing a prank, and she didn't like it, so she wanted to kill us. So
Super
Emma
fun.
leaving,
Anyways.
made me have a death threat. in
So
grade
basically,
8.
what I'm hearing is I am the glue that holds all of my friends together.
Yeah, you're pretty much.
Except
Without
for
me, y'all would
Justin.
crumble.
Except
Yeah.
Justin. I brought Justin in.
Yeah, except Justin left. He's off in his own thing.
Listen,
Yeah,
if
fuck him.
it wasn't for Emma, I probably wouldn't talk to most of you guys.
Well, that's true.
Wow.
My mom already yells at me for never leaving the house, but like,
Me just
I
sitting
don't know
here,
what
just
she
like
wants from me.
me sitting here, just with a smirk
Mom,
on my
I'm
face.
listening to
just like-
COVID guidelines. What do you want from me?
me just sitting here with a smirk on my
I'm
face.
doing my
just like-
part to stop the spread. Sorry.
But yeah, I think for me too though, with Spook and Jordan. They're just
This is the only time my social anxiety is good for something. Stopping the spread.
Anyways, I think so. It's sort of the same thing for me. It's like with Spook and Jordan, definitely like was like, yeah, I'm probably gonna be friends with these people for a long time. Whereas just like in high school, it's like, yeah, we're good friends, but like we didn't. When we got closer to the end of high school, we didn't talk as much, but we're still like talking every so often. And then, like I said, the Minecraft realm came along, and now here we are doing a podcast together.
Mm-hmm.
So
Also, if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have done the push to actually start streaming and everything.
yeah, that was another thing too.
Well, you did some YouTube, but you stopped, and then you didn't have that push to start again.
Yeah, that was the thing, is because for like since probably the 7th or 8th grade, I really, really wanted to be a content creator. Like it was something I've always wanted to do, and I tried it so many times, and there were so many times where like something would happen where somebody would like just completely throw me off, and so like I just didn't want to do it anymore, or I'd be like embarrassed or whatever. And then yeah, like when it was when like the whole lockdown happened and everything, and I finally just went, you know what, screw it. I want to do this again. And I knew Jess had like streamed before. Like I knew she streamed on Twitch every so often.
with you guys.
Yeah, and
once.
I literally messaged her and went, "Hey, you want to help me start my streaming?" And now here we are.
Tuck's hair behind here. You want to help me out?
A little Debbie Ryan face, just hey.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Hate that. Cunt.
Whoa! What are you saying there, Jordan?
Wait,
Damn.
can we not say that?
What the fuck are you saying? I just heard you say this. I just heard you
She
say
really
cunt.
does. She really has strong feelings about Debbie Ryan.
I do. Are we not allowed to say that? I'm so confused.
No, I tuned into you because you're just very quiet. I'm like, what
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
That's all we heard.
It was just
It was
a
just the one
a
word.
mutter. Just, I hate that cunt.
I'm like, what?
It's like, damn, Jordan's got some vendetta against her. What the hell?
Well, yeah. She's annoying.
It wasn't against the word at all, Jordan. It was just like it was the only thing that I heard you say.
Anyways, next question.
Okay, next one. Okay, so this is more for like Spook and Jordan, because again, like Jess wasn't really in
Oh,
our
no.
group at the time. But I want to talk about like what our friend group was actually like, because I mentioned how like at one point we literally had a conversation of like the stereotypes of what each person in our group was.
Did we?
Oh yeah,
Hang
yeah.
on.
It was.
I can perfectly sum up our friend group and like how we like act around each other.
Uh-huh.
Oh god.
Ready for this? There was one lunch where we all sat down and we just talked shit about each other to each other's faces. And
I do remember that.
We laid it all out on the table. We're like, okay, this is what I hate about you, and this is what I hate about you, and this is what I hate about you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would've cried.
that's exactly what our friend group was like. But no, there was one night though when we had all started talking about it, and we were literally like, okay, if we were to like put a stereotype on each one of us, who would we be? Because we were all a different one. So like obviously the first thing everyone said was, well, Emma's the emo. I was like, thanks.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'd probably be the nerd.
Yeah. It was like for you, it was like, yeah, definitely like the nerdy, like I think if you were more like nerdy on the side of like English and history kind of nerdy.
Yeah.
And then there was our friend Toby, who was like math and science kind of nerdy.
Yes.
And then we had Justin, who was like the anime art kid.
The gay.
The gay,
The
yeah.
gay.
Gay, he was the gay anime art kid. And then we had Kasia, who refuses to admit it, but we're like, she's the popular one.
Prep.
Like, she's
Yeah.
the popular preppy
Yeah.
kid. And then we're like, Jordan is like the badass, like, I'm too cool for you kind of person.
You used to get mad
Bully.
at me all the time. Because I was in this, like, this is, like, the most thing I remember from high school, starting fires in the cafeteria, and I'm, like, yelling at me.
You would just bring your lighter
Yeah.
and like would just start lighting things. It's like, bro.
I'd always get pissed because, like, if we're outside of school, I don't care if you're playing with your lighter, but we were literally sitting in the cafeteria eating our lunch, and she'd pull it out and start playing with it. I'm like, put that fucking away. What the fuck are you doing?
That's the biggest thing I remember.
And you
From high
had
school.
it though because of your outdoor ed class, right? Like that was the reason
Yeah.
you had it on you. So like
Yeah.
you had it for a reason. Like it was for class, but the fact that you were literally sitting there while we're eating, just flicking it on, I'm like, you're gonna get yourself kicked out of the school for playing
I
with
was
this thing.
burning
Like,
stuff.
Jordan's like, oh yes, a fire. You, Jordan, put that fucking. What
I was
the
like,
fuck? Are you...
fucking put that away. I swear to God, because like this
That's
is
another reason why I didn't like Jordan too much, because I was very again, I was very anxious and I didn't really like getting in trouble and all that stuff. So Jordan would like actively go against the rules, and I was
oh yeah, Jordan did not give a
always
shit.
sitting there like, please don't do this. I don't want to be in this situation.
Yeah, I didn't care.
But like, I think what's so funny
I really
too
didn't.
is that while we're talking about these stereotypes thing, is like, yes, I was definitely like the emo kid because like I wore all black, heavy makeup,
hair,
dyed my hair.
new hair
However,
color every week.
I was also the mom friend, and I still think I am the mom friend.
Oh yeah.
Oh, thank
You guys
God
are
I
the
don't
best
have
mom
a.
for
Thank
this
God
one.
I don't have any. Whew.
What?
I don't have a stereotype.
Yes, you do.
No,
What's
Friends
my
with you.
stereotype?
Your friends
fuck
with
is
us, you get a stereotype.
the depressed.
In high
Depressed
school,
gamer
you were the
kid.
loner.
Depressed gamer kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, your stereotype is just the gamer.
Yep.
Found out about streaming from you.
Well,
I didn't
no,
know that was a thing.
I
like,
knew what was streaming
Twitch.
was. I just didn't know how to do it.
Yeah,
I
I
had
didn't
no
know what
clue
Twitch
what I was
was
doing.
until.
Because I
watched.
had my Twitch account
watch
since I
art
was
streams.
probably 15. I think is how long I've had it. So
I didn't know it was a thing.
I knew it was a thing for quite a long time.
Yeah, I used to watch art streams.
Yeah,
I
it
watch
was-
Bob Ross religiously. Bob Ross is
Mm.
actually live right now. He's
Um,
live every week.
I heard a
on
click.
Twitch.
Jess is
Just a
going
little
to Bob
click,
Ross.
He's like, all right, time to pull up Bob Ross. So the last thing I wanted to mention, this wasn't a question, it was just a note I had written down because I wanted to mention this because I always think this is so funny. So our friend Kasia, who I mentioned, who's like was like, yeah, she's definitely the preppy, like popular girl. She was like friends with everyone. She knew everybody. She also always had like, it still does, always had like the best tea in high school. She was always the
Yeah.
person you went to if you wanted to know tea. But
Oh yeah.
one thing that I thought was funny was when we started the 9th grade, so our freshman year, Toby and I had been friends since elementary school as well. Not as long as Jordan as I, but we had gotten separated for a while because she had gotten moved, and then she came back to our high school. So in the 9th grade, her and I were talking, but at this point, I had pretty much gone like full emo. Like I said, dark makeup, dyed hair, black clothes. Like I had gone like full emo kid.
What's
But
this,
Toby-
the pink hair face? I think.
Yeah,
blue
it was pink hair. No, it was pink hair.
Pink hair. Okay.
Pink hair was first. But anyways, and then there was Toby, who was like this like really sweet, like straight A student. Like she never gets in trouble, always helps. Like just a really all around, just like a great
good kid.
student, just such a good, just a great kid.
Never
But
swore.
her, refused
hasn't.
to swear, still doesn't. But her and I were friends, so we would sometimes sit together, we'd work on stuff together in her English class, but Kasia was also in our class, and Kasia was friends with Toby, but didn't know me. And I found out, I didn't know this until Kasia and I started working together, however long ago it was. Then apparently, when she first met me, one, she was afraid of me. Because Kasia was also, while she was like the preppy popular kid, she was also like a very good kid, straight A student, whatever. And she was
Christian.
yeah, good Christian girl. Well, like she was,
Good
I found out
Christian.
she was scared of me because of like the whole dark aesthetic thing that I had going on. And she was so confused on why Toby and I were friends. Because she was like, no, clearly she's like a bad kid, like she's bad news and stuff. And I'm here like, nah, I just dress emo, but like I'm still a goody two shoes. Like I don't do anything. Like I don't do anything. I just like the dark stuff. That's it. Like I don't, you know, like
some of the popular kids.
yeah, but it's just
I was
adaptation.
I was like my dad in high school. Like my dad's told me stories of when he was in high school. Like he hung out with like all different types of people. Like he hung out with like the nerds. He hung out with like the jocks and all that. And like that's kind of like the same with me, I guess, because I hung out with you guys. First of all, we were not a popular group at all.
No,
But then
we
I
were
also
not.
was friends with like the popular kids as well.
Mhm.
Some of them, not all of them. I
Listen,
didn't like
Same.
them.
I hung out with some of the popular kids too.
I
didn't like them either.
think my parents were just glad that I did not follow in my mother's footsteps.
Yeah, your mom's crazy. I love your mom.
She's fucking crazy. In high school, so she has, I think she's one older sister and two younger sisters. So she's basically the middle of four, all girls. So she was called her sister's name in one of the classes that her sister had. She ignored the teacher. Called the wrong name, ignored the teacher. She got in trouble for it. She just didn't answer. She needed to go pee one time. The teacher said no, or she said she had to wait. My mom got up. And the teacher said, "Where are you going?" And my mom went, "I need to go to the bathroom." And the teacher's like, "No, you're not." And she's like, "Yes, I am." She was sent to the
Mom was
principal's office.
distorted.
She was sent to the principal's office. And she's like, "I'm gonna go to the bathroom as well since it's that way." The classroom was right beside the bathroom.
That's
My
ridiculous.
mom also, this is my mom's most famous story that I remember her telling me. She's up north because her mom moved around a lot, and so it's up north, and she was in the party, illegal drinking, everything, young drinking.
SMH.
And they had very young kids. So some of the people around when the cops started coming, they grabbed the little kids under their arm like a little log, and they'd start sprinting.
Gosh.
Like they get in cars, they get into to the back of trucks and start going. And Jesus shit, man.
Yeah, you definitely
My
didn't turn
mom
out like
did it.
that.
I'd say I'm guessing my mom was maybe like 15, 14. So
That's wild.
I wish I had that kind of yeah, that would be fun. But I don't know, my dad was in a body cast most of his high school. So he has no fucking he was body checked into a locker and he broke his hip. And basically he shattered his hip, and then I don't know what else happened, but he was in a full body cast. So yeah.
Damn.
So he didn't really do a lot in high school.
I'm happy I'm not like my dad. He beat this kid up at lunch. He went home to eat. He comes back, the kid's still lying in the snow. And he just my dad was like,
"Hey dude, you okay?"
Well, okay, this guy deserved it, okay? He was talking shit about his brother that had a lot of health issues.
Okay, good.
So he beat the shit out of him.
Good.
Yes. But still.
The bully's bully.
Yeah.
There's
But honestly, I'm not even joking.
Then there was
My mom was a headbanger.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yep.
And there was my mom who, I know you listen to the podcast, and I'm going to call you out, was a total musical theater nerd.
Everybody
I
knows
am his
that.
mom.
Oh yeah, I'm
Thanks
calling
for
you out. You're a
listening.
I am his
nerd.
mom.
Hi, Emma's mom.
Hi, mom.
Bye.
Hi, we love you.
But I
We
mean,
love
also
you,
too,
Emma's
but,
mom.
but I mean,
Can I say your last
also
name?
know.
No.
Okay.
No.
No, but my mom is the reason why I absolutely love musical theater and just theater in general. So, yeah. But like, it was
Yeah.
actually kind of funny too. Is that so? My mom was talking about her friend group from high school, who she's still friends with a lot of them to this day. But she was saying how like it's so similar to like the friend group that I have with you guys now, and it's just like, wow. I look like my mom. My personality's like my mom. I'm copying my mom's life now.
Great.
Don't worry, there's
My
a
dad-
few things in my mom's life I haven't done, and I am happy I haven't.
Yes. My dad works in the same city that he went to high school in. So he for his work he sometimes has to go to his old high school, and because he's a firefighter, and some of his coworkers will be like looking at the old graduation pictures, and they'll send him a message and be like, "Hey, what year did you graduate in?" My dad knows instantly what they're looking, and he'll say like 1980 whatever, whenever he graduated. And they always make fun of him for his afro that he had.
I love that your dad had an afro.
Oh yeah,
That's
there's
so
a reason my
funny.
hair is so thick.
That's so funny, honestly, picturing your dad with an afro.
I know.
Yes, there's a reason why my hair is A, really thick, and B, really curly.
Yeah, makes sense.
My dad just had a mullet.
Uncle had a mullet. In conclusion, I hate these people.
Wow.
Yeah, these people are holding me. Please, guys, help me. Help! I am being held hostage. Please, any listener out there, please help me. Oh
Jess,
my
blink
God.
twice
Any
if you're being held
listeners,
hostage.
I'm blinking
check
as
out
fast as-
Captain_Smitty__ on Twitch because I am badass. I'm better than
We
everybody
never
else. Here.
stream.
I love
know,
I
but
love that I don't
I'm
have to
technically-
More than me.
I love that I don't have to ask Jordan to promote herself. She just does it.
She knows what she's got to do.
She knows where she
that
wants
was-
people to be.
Yeah. Or just,
Or
you
just
know,
here for
just
clout.
just follow me on Instagram. Or TikTok. Same one. TikTok Captain_Smitty__.
With
Come
your
follow me.
single viral TikTok.
Yes.
Literally.
I posted my first TikTok ever. It's got over 1.2 million views.
I don't know how she did that.
I woke up in the morning, I'm
She
like,
made a
yo,
dick
mom.
joke, and everyone went, "Yeah, we like that one."
A dick joke. Oh my God, we fucking.
I know
love
my
that.
audience.
A dick joke. I like this one.
I
Anyways,
like a good dick joke.
so, for me, my conclusion is, all I have learned from today is that I am the glue that holds my friends together, and without me, y'all would suffer.
I'd be in a better place.
I would have
Does that
zero
mean
friends.
Emma's the one holding the gun to my head?
Yes.
Yeah, I am. You're
Oh
gonna
my
fucking
God.
stay here. You're not moving.
You just realized that?
Okay, I'm not moving. I promise. I'm sorry.
literally
I'm so
last
sorry.
night, literally last night while we were while playing Raft, Jordan just goes, "You know, Emma, sometimes you scare me," and Spook just goes, "You're just realizing this now." And that's,
Yeah.
I think that's a really nice way to describe who I am, and I like that. But anyways,
Because you're the mom.
yeah. Thank you for listening to the Burnout Kids podcast. If you're interested in following any of us, you can follow me, Emma, on Twitter and Instagram at stopit_Emma. Or you can follow me on TikTok at stopitEmmaLive. Or you can follow me on Twitch and YouTube at stopitEmma. And if you're interested in following Jess, you can follow her on Twitter at @tothemoon_Jess. Or you can follow her on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube at @tothemoonjessie. And if you're interested in following Spook, you can follow them on Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube at Spookish with 2 Ks. And if you're interested in following the podcast, you can find us on Twitter and Tumblr at Burnout Kids Cast, or on Instagram and TikTok at Burnout Kids Podcast. For our audio listeners, we have a YouTube channel called the Burnout Kids Podcast. And for our YouTube watchers that want to listen on the go, we have a Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Google Podcasts. We release new episodes every other Saturday, so be sure to stop by for another episode with your local Burnout Kids. Bye!